All right, go ahead, sir.
Yes, how to see my screen, please. Something I'm looking for now. Something now, okay. Yeah, very good. I think I've seen what I'm looking for. Okay, let's see if I can get it right. Okay, let me do like this. Sorry, please, sorry, let me screen because it's important. I'll show you this. What I want to show you now. Very, very important. You will see the manipulation that's going on, what they want to do of you, and what they want to do so that you leave the markets for them. Okay. I'm almost there. Please, somebody is talking in the background. Can we control that? Very good. I think I am there now. I'm there now. Let me share my screen now. Very good. Please, can you all see my screen, friends? Can you see my screen?
Yes, of course, we can see your screen.
Yes, very good. This headline was posted this morning on a very popular website. They say Bitcoin slide under $30,000. Stable coins eclipse rate, volume, crypto interest depletes. Look at Bitcoin here, rolling down. It's going. You know the meaning of this? You know the implication of this this article? They're telling you to throw away your Bitcoin, to throw away cryptocurrency and just go. And that stable coins is taking over as interest in cryptocurrency is fading away. 3 messages. Because governments of the world are prepared to launch their own stable coins. China has done it. Other countries want to do it. And these stable coins they want to launch are controlled coins that when you own it, it's still as good as owning the same money you're holding now. Those still control you. Some people read this and they threw away their coins, sold everything, they packed their loads, they've gone. Please don't do it. Then let me just take you another thing again. I will shock you. Now, as this article was going, was on internet, on this popular what's it called? Blog, another one came. Elon Musk, Jack Dorsey, Cathy Wood will discuss Bitcoin live at B Word event. This event ended some few hours ago. They told you, throw away your coins, go out of cryptocurrency, don't come near it, that this thing is going, interest is dying. Now, some few hours after, these three people held a conference to discuss Bitcoin. This man, I know you know him, Elon Musk. I know you know Jack. Jack is the founder of Twitter, and is also the co-founder of Square. Square was launched 2009 after the economic crisis in the US, all over the world. Here it was coming down. This guy launched an app that's called Square that enables transfer, online transfer. And this guy, company has accepted Bitcoin. Elon Musk is into cryptocurrency. This woman, I won't talk about her now. I'll discuss her later. This woman is into crypto. I will tell you what this woman is and how she's highly respected in the world of investment. In Wall Street, they have a name for her. They call her Auntie Cathy. This woman is something else. I'll discuss her later. Now, these gentlemen, these two people, so these two gentlemen and this woman are into crypto full time. They are holding conferences, talk about Bitcoin, and whereas in the morning they told you some hours before that throw your coin away, that is going to be useless. But some hours after, they hold the conference to do what? That conference is to discuss how they can take crypto, Bitcoin, to the mainstream. They told you, sell it, it's not good. They went and bought it with their cronies. They bought it and they held it. They're now holding a conference to tell people how to join crypto. That's what they do. When you throw it away, they will buy it They will come back and hold a conference and tell you, gentlemen, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin is the best thing that can happen to mankind, blah, 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 blah. When you go back to buy, you're buying at a very high rate. From who? From them. From them. And you see them, you see them, they'll travel to some island with their families, they'll go and enjoy, have a nice time. Oh, your money. When you were doing this cryptocurrency 2010, they say it was rubbish. They didn't come in. Now that they said this is not again popularity, they are coming to push you out. And you are following. Now, have you checked Elon Musk's recent Twitter handle? This is the new, this is what is not there. Before, it used to be a rocket going to the moon. Now, this is Elon Musk. If you're on Twitter, check. This is what you will see. This is what you will see now on this guy's Twitter handle. What is this? Look at Dogecoin. Look at his eyeglasses, reflection of Dogecoin. And it's telling you what all these things have significance. All these things are very significant. So if you are into real Q and you are still doubting cryptocurrency, you are still saying, what is that? The real Q is what is this? That what is crypto? You're making a mistake. The small coin that the robot bought for you, went and sold them and ran away with your money. They can't keep it in your bank. The bank will help you to take it away. They will eat it and say this SMS this is VAT this is central bank government so and so tax. Then it doesn't end there. Inflation to help you to reduce it. That is it. Now, that woman that I showed you before, Cathy Wood. This woman, you know what she does? The woman is specialized in picking stocks that are very cheap, but that have potential. She picks them for her customers, and her company alone is worth $29 billion. That company is called ARK Invest. And this woman on her own, she's worth $250 million. If somebody who launched a company 2014, and the company is 29 billion rich, and she herself, her net worth is $250 million, is the crypto. You are running away with $100. They say, come and buy a robot for one year. You are questioning it. Why should it be $100? Can it be 20? Why should I do this? Why should I do that? You are questioning it. Mistake. Make a very big mistake. Now, this woman is specialized in picking small stocks that are very cheap. Now, she's specializing now in picking currency, coins, or innovations that will later make money. She's picking it for her customers because the woman is into stocks. He's the founder and CEO of ARK Invest. You can check this online. This is the house of this woman. This is her house. This is where she lives. With her husband and her children. She owns this house. She built it herself. That is it. That's the frontage. Now let me show you. Look at another view of her house. Look at the back view. This is where when you throw away your Bitcoin, you are all the coin that the brother was buying for you. You are angry that the market is going down. No, I was telling us yesterday, somebody said he's not no longer interested. She will buy those coins. You said them, she'll go to buy it. When she makes the million, she will sit down here and view this sea with wine, enjoy herself with her family, while you be languishing in poverty. And you were cursing God. God, why me? God didn't do anything. You did yourself. Now, look at it. Look at the woman's house. Look at it. Look at where she lives. Look at the swimming pool. This is where she will swim. She will enjoy herself with her family here. Okay, when she's making money off you. Look at it. Look at the back view of her house. Look at it. The other back view of the house of this woman. $250 million. What? This man is worth $250 million. These are the people who are doing crypto. Now, I showed you the movers and shakers of this world. Financially, I've shown the three of them. There are so many. Now, look at this family. This man used to own 3 businesses. He got involved in Bitcoin in 2013. He sold his house, sold his business, sold everything that he had, and invested all of them in Bitcoin. All of them in Bitcoin. This man is traveling all over the world with his family now, enjoying swimming like this, having a nice time. He has 3 girls. That's a beautiful wife. Look at him. You can check him online. The man who sold everything and put money in cryptocurrency. This is him. The man is very wealthy now. Very wealthy. He doesn't need anything anymore. They're moving around, and KuCoin Exchange made him one of the ambassadors. Everybody's looking for him. If somebody like this can have 3 businesses that are not crawling. The businesses are alive, and he sold them. He sold his expensive cars, sold everything, and put everything in cryptocurrency. And he's living this kind of free life, traveling all over the world. He's an ambassador of this, ambassador of that. Everybody want to meet him. Everybody want to share. Everybody want to see him. Everybody want to talk to him. Everybody want to listen to him. Is it too difficult for you to sacrifice a little $100 to get a robot, rent a robot for 1 year, pay for gas fee, put some little money in your Binance, let this thing trade for you and show you where to put your money, so that when the market will rise, you'll be on money, you'll make money enough, take care of yourself now, even your old age, take care of your children. You see this man here, his name is Eric Freeman. Eric Freeman. This young guy, this picture you're seeing here is a real picture. It's not any play. This guy is called Eric Freeman. Go and check him online. This guy, this small boy, is 18 years old. Sorry, he was 18 years old in 2018. This guy owned 401 Bitcoin. 401 Bitcoin. Is one of the billionaires in cryptocurrency right now. What do you want to tell this boy? What do you want to tell him? What do you want to tell him? There's a picture I want to show you. With that picture, I decided not to show you because the picture is not everybody that would like to see that kind of picture. But maybe in private, I'll see some people. That picture shows a little girl in Sudan. In the late 80s. Because of malnutrition, she was so frail and so weak that she was about falling on the ground. And the vulture was standing by, waiting for her to fall so that you eat her up. I know some of you saw that picture. The photographer who took that picture became instantly rich, and that picture won so many awards around the world. And during one of the press conference, he was interviewed. He spoke a lot about that picture, how he went to Sudan, how people are very poor, poverty, how hunger is painting the picture of Sudan. That is what brought about this song that you hear, the song that says, "We Are the World," Michael Jackson and his group. He started that picture, they sang that song, so they used money to feed Sudan and Ethiopia. So one woman journalist rose up and said, "I want to ask you a question, Mr. Photographer." Say yes. He said, "You saw a vulture that was waiting to eat this little girl. A small girl had become very frail, big head, bony all over the body." He said, "What happened to that girl? You took the picture." He said, "Well, he doesn't know, because after taking that picture, he ran to the airport because he was going to miss his flight." And the woman said, "You know what, Mr. Photographer is saying? No, say you are the second vulture." You know that some few months after, that man took his life. He killed himself because that woman told him that you are the second vulture. Why am I saying this? If you don't have humanity in you, you are a vulture. A vulture destroys. Humanity means that you think about another person. So if you join Royal Q, you say, "I don't want to bring anybody. I want to do my team myself. I want to do my team myself." You are a vulture. You are a vulture. So it's a must. If you have humanity in you, mean that you think about your fellow human. You're not happy to see another human suffering. You're not happy to see how they're languishing. You're not happy to see them, jailed in the prison of the financial system that we have now. You want to be free too, as you've been freed. You are a vulture. You must recommend Royal Q. You must tell people about cryptocurrency. You must. If you don't, then you're a vulture. Look at what people's lives have changed. People's lives have changed because of cryptocurrency, and you must join to tell people about cryptocurrency. That's why we are here. Global Impact, Mr. Noah is here because he wants to help all of us. He wants to help all of us so that we can change our lives, so that we can be free from the financial prison that we find ourselves. Mr. Noah doesn't need to have a Zoom call to grow his team. He doesn't need it. But because Mr. Noah has humanity in him, he's thinking about another person. Okay, now I'm making already crypto. I've been freed from the financial, shackle. Now, what about other people? Let them come and enjoy this thing. That's why it was encourage people to join the Zoom, join this business, join this team, so that we can grow it and free more people. So friends, thank you for your time. I just want to encourage you, please keep buying crypto. There are recommendations that you can, I recommended Shiba Inu, go and get it. When we recommended Shiba Inu, we were about 500,000 plus holders. Now we have crossed 600,000 plus, we are growing. Before the year ends, we might hit 1 million. Join us because, hey, let me just say this. News got to us this afternoon that Visa is about to partner with Shiba Inu. Please come on board before it's too late. Thank you. Thank you, friends. I'm so humble. Thank you for your time.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Mitz. I think the anchor, yeah, the anchor we cannot is not talking, so I don't know why.
Hello.
Mr. Adam, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, my boss.
All right, take it up, bro.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Mead, for that nugget and for those, eye openers which you've just given to us this very evening. We really appreciate those information. Thank you, sir. Really appreciate. Okay, without taking much of our time, let me just say one or two things before I bring on board the facilitator that is going to, take over what we have already prepared for you this evening. Just to, add one or two things to what Mr. Meat has just said, that we are living in the dispensation of crypto. And for those who are still doubting that cryptocurrency is the future, I think it is high time we try as much as we could to put aside, whatever, archaic belief or notion which we have been indoctrinated with and imbibe this new culture of digital currency. And just like you rightly mentioned that now that you've been, invited to Royal Q, that you should not just, enjoy the benefit alone. Try as much as you could to invite others, your family, your friends, your colleagues, your neighbors, so that every one of us can benefit of what, Royal Q has in stock for us. Because once you extend an helping hands to one another, you are indirectly helping yourself and your generation to come. So that is just that. And let me also say this, for those who are joining us for the very first time on this call, I think we are 35 now, about 1840. In case you don't know the dispensation we are living in, let me bring it to your notification that we are living in the dispensation of cryptocurrency and Royal Q in general, because this is the era that is going to launch you and I into the future. So the earlier, the better we do what we came into this and run with it. And we are so much fortunate to be part and parcel of those who are getting this information at this particular point in time. So without taking much of our time, I'm going to bring on board the season facilitator whom we have prepared for this evening webinar, and is going to be taking us on a wonderful subject, which is how to set up your Royal Q account. So I want you to relax, just, feel free and enjoy what we have for you. And peradventure, you have one or two questions, please just, keep them to the end of, the presentations. We are going to, attend to them one after the other. So please, at this point in time, I'm going to bring on board a competent facilitator that has been tested, that has been proven, and that has also delivered amazing results on this call. So please welcome with me the person of Trust. So Mr. Trust, are you over there? Hello, Mr. Trust, are you there?
I'm right here. I'm right here.
Yeah, all is over to you, please.
All right. Thank you very much. I'm right here.
You are so much welcome. You are so much welcome.
Clearly, that was a wonderful introduction. Thanks for introducing me like that.
You're most welcome.
It was good to hear from the oracle himself. And definitely, I am not a vulture. Yes, I'm sure no one here wants to be a vulture. So we are obviously telling persons about this wonderful business. Thank you so much, Mr. Meat, for that presentation. Yeah. Thank you for helping us see the benefits of the time we are in right now in the cryptocurrency market. It's great to be here once again. So I'm here to show you around the setup for your Royal Queue application. If you have been on this call on Monday or on last week, Saturday, Sunday, as we enjoyed the Zooms, and you have gotten registered, and you have seen the benefit of telling persons about this business, and you want to go ahead to enjoy it, you also want to set your trades. Today is the right day to learn the process, the procedure to go about this. So can the host please make my phone, my other device, the co-host, so I can share my screen from my phone, please. I have another device where I'll be sharing my phone screen from. Please make it the co-host.
Please, Kester, could you please attend to that, please?
All right. Let me. Your co-host Trust. Go ahead.
Yes. My other device Trust. So
he has two devices. So he wants to use the other one for presentation. Can they please make that also a co-host, please? Thank you.
Okay. Kester is okay. I'm the host. Don't worry. Let me do it.
Okay.
I've seen it.
All right.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You are good to go. Now, I'll be sharing my screen, just like the anchor said. If you are with your popcorn, your glass of wine, or whatever you are with, relax, sit back, and enjoy how I'll take you through the Royal Queue application. My screen, good. So I'm sharing my screen now. Okay. Okay, so upon registration and downloading of the Royal Queue application, when you open that application, this is what you see. Yes, you see this beautiful interface. So what exactly do all these terms mean? Yeah, you have the API binding, you have your revenue details, you have your transaction record, you have your invite friend. Well, if you are yet to activate your account, or let's start from this. For those who have persons that they want to bring into the business and do not know where to get their referral code, the very first place you get your referral code is the invite friend, right? Get your invite friend, you click on invite friend, and you will see your referral code. Just copy the recommended URL and your invitation code and send. And the person who wants to register with your link will just tap on it and get himself registered. Now, upon registration, you need to activate your account. How can you do this? It's as simple as clicking on this mine button that you see at the bottom here. You can see a mine button at the bottom right there. Just click on mine and then click on assets. You are going to click on assets. Once you click on assets, you would see the deposits, the withdrawal, and then the transfer. What you are going to select is your deposit. You are selecting the deposit. Copy the address. Note that this address is the TRC20 network for USDT. Copy the address. And then you are going to send your activation fee of $120 US dollars. $100 is the activation fee, and $20 is for your gas fees or your fuel for the robot to be able to carry out your transactions and make profits for you. So what do you do after copying that? You're going to go to your Binance application now. You're going to go to your Binance application. Let me open my Binance. This Royal Queue robot supports two exchangers, the Huobi or the Binance. We are all familiar with Binance application. So what you do is go to your Binance application, then after funding it, if you do not know how to fund your Binance account with USDT, please tell the person that brought you into the business. I'm sure he'll help you go about that. Then you go to wallet after funding your Binance, go to wallet and you click on spot. click on spot. Once in spot, look for USDT. Click for USDT, and then you are going to go to withdrawal. I'm going to withdrawal, as you can see at the bottom here. Going to withdrawal. Okay, once you are in withdrawal, all you need to do is to paste that address you have copied. The address you've copied for your RoyalQ account. Instantly, the network shows up, TRC20, but in case it doesn't show up, you are expected to select the TRC20 network and then type in the amount you want to send, $121. $1 is for your transaction fee. $1 is for your transaction fee. Then you click on withdraw. When you click on withdraw, it will ask you to send code to your phone number and then your email, and also your Google verification if you have your two-factor verification enabled. After 3 to 5 minutes, you would find that $120 in your RoyalQ account. Within 3 to 5 minutes, you see the $120 dropped in your RoyalQ account under your assets. It will reflect right here. It reflects right there. When it has reflected, just at the top here, where you have renew here, you would see activate. Click on that activate button, and it would ask if you want $100 to be deposited for your activation. You click on confirm. Then you'll be left with $20 for your fuel or your transaction fees. Now, there's also something you must do after activation. After activation, ensure you select the professional edition. This allows you to set some small parameters to ensure that you are always in profit, or you are not running at so much floating loss, because floating loss, I will explain when we get to that. Now, after doing the professional edition, you need to click the answers to 3 questions. There are 3 questions that you will be asked to ensure that you know a bit about cryptocurrency. Answer to those questions are the bottom options, the last options for the 3 of them. Each of them has the last option as the answer. After getting the answers correctly, you can go ahead to set your trade. So now you are here and you are ready to get started and to bind your application with your Binance. So how exactly do you do your binding? How do you do your binding? Let me show you that shortly now. You see this button over here, that icon over there termed API binding. You're going to select it. When you select it, you see 2 exchanges, Binance and Huobi. We're dealing with Binance, so you're going to click on Binance. For this particular account, it has been bound successfully. So what I will show you here is how you can do it if it has not been bound already. So when you click on this, you would see 2 things, API key and secret key. How do you get these 2 keys? So let me go back to the Binance now. All we need to do is to go back to our Binance application. Let me split the screen. Go to our Binance application, and then we go to home. Go to home page. Under home page, you will search for this button here, more. You search for this button here, more. You click on it, and you scroll to the very last orders. You scroll to the very last part, orders. When you're in orders, you are selecting this API management, the icon that has API management. You click on API management. So what this is going to do is to give the robot access to the capital you have in your Binance application. So when you are successfully opening the API management, you need to label the API with a particular name that you love. You can use your name, you can use your nickname, you can use anything there. So let me use trust, for example, and then you click on create API. When you click on create API, as usual, Binance is very, very secure. So they ask you to go about your normal security verification, send the code to your phone and also to your email. After doing that, you would have successfully created your API list. The API will show you the key and the secret key. The secret key disappears after a few seconds. So you should go ahead to first copy the secret key. Right here, you are not seeing the secret key because this is already a bound API. So you're not seeing the secret key. But once you've done that successfully, you see your API key and your secret key. First, copy your secret key and paste in your royal queue where we have the secret key right here. You paste it in your royal queue. Yeah. Then next, you copy the API key and also paste the API key. After doing that, you can close your Binance. Before closing, edit some settings. So there is something that you should know, that it is very important that your API has some restrictions enabled. So what are these restrictions? I'll show you just a minute now. Good. So you have certain restrictions that you can enable or disable. For the purpose of this trading, all you need to enable is your spot and margin trading. I repeat, all you are enabling is your spot and margin trading. So this is what you click on and enable. Do not enable withdrawals, do not enable futures, do not enable margin, do not enable permits, universal transfer, and do not enable the vanilla options. Okay, so once you've done that, you can save. So this tells you that your money is safe in your Binance application. Real, you cannot withdraw your money and take out your funds. No, they wouldn't do that. So you go back to your Royal Q application now. Let me just drop this. And then you click on tie. You click on tie or bind. This will get bound successfully. Yes, now you are set to start earning crypto assets. You are set to start earning profits regularly with the aid of this robot. So how do you set your trade? How do you go ahead to set your trade? There are two ways, interestingly. We have the manual setup and we also have the automatic setup. So for the automatic, all you need to do for those who are novice traders, you don't have any idea about cryptocurrency, this is the first time you are reading about it and you just want to benefit from this opportunity. So all you need to do is to click on your circle here, your circle down there. Click on circle there. Then select a particular circle. What do we mean by circle? CIRCLE. These are verified trade strategies that the robot has picked. They are working for so many persons and they give people profits on a daily basis. So what you need to do is to select the best one. For the purpose of this call, we'll be selecting the crypto bull. The crypto bull, as you can see here, it has 13,000, over 13,000 members that have subscribed to this, over 13,000 members that are running with this strategy. So it has also given you over 3,557% profit since it started running. So for all those who have been using this strategy, in total, the percentage of profits that it has given to its users is over 3,500%. Wow, that is interesting. So you click on that percentage there, and you will see where you can sync the strategy. At the bottom here, you can see where you can sync the strategy. Go ahead and click on sync strategy. Now, when you're about to sync strategy, there are two questions it will ask you. It will ask you for your first buying amount and to ask you for your number of strategies. Your first buying amount is the capital you want to put in for this robot to select certain coins for you. So if you have $100, fine, you can go ahead and set that. If you have $50, you can go ahead and set it. But depending on your capital that you have, the number of strategies is the number of coins you want the robot to buy for you. Go ahead and select it, then you sync the strategy. It's usually advised that if you are trading with $500 and below, in the bearish season, do not select more than 3 or 2 coins. If you are trading with $100, please not select more than 2 coins. In fact, 1 coin may not be a buy idea too. So it all depends on the capital you have that you want to use to trade. If you're trading with 1,000 and above, 5,000, 10,000, feel free to select as much as 5, 10 coins to trade on. Now, after syncing the strategy, what the robot will do is to select some coins that it should buy for you as per your instruction. So what do you do next? What do you do next? What you do next is also a part of what you can do when you are selecting a coin manually that you want to trade. So to go on to what you do next, if you just want to leave it like that, fine, that's fine. You can also make profits. But the manual settings is very important, especially in a bearish season, so that you do not have to wait so long before you start earning profit. So how exactly do you go about setting the trade manually? Quantitative aspect right here is what you select. You must have a particular coin in mind that you want to trade. For the purpose of this call, we'll be using the BNB as an example. I'm not asking anyone to go into buying BNB now. I'm just using it for the purpose of this call. So say, for instance, you select the BNB coin, you would see some certain things here, like the current price. You would also see things like one short, sell, buy, and stop margin mode. This is simply what the robot does. It buys for you and then it sells for you. Expected to buy at a low level and then sell and take profit at a high level. So how do you set the trade settings? How do you go ahead to set this trade? Click this icon you can see down here, which is the trade setting. And then you are supposed to impute your first buy-in amount. Like I said, if you are trading with a very low capital, from $500 and below down to $100, please do not use more than 10. Use about $10 for a particular coin as your first buying amount, or $20. If you are trading with $100, please use $10 as your trading capital, the first buying amount. After setting that, what that means is it will take $10 from your Binance, still in that your Binance, to exchange it for the particular coin, which is BNB. Now you have what is called the margin call limit. What does this mean? It means how many times do you want the robot to purchase this coin for you in case there are dips, in case there are dumps on this coin. So in this settings here, it is showing 7 times, but we do not advise 7-time margin call. We advise 4 times. 4 times at most. Take a 4-time margin call limit. Then what does your whole position take profit mean? Let me explain this. So let's go back now and see the price of BNB. BNB is presently at 269.53. This is interesting. So it is at 269.53. 1.3% take profit ratio of 269. What would that be? The calculator here will show you what that would be. 1.3% times 269. That is 3.497, as you can see here. So what this means is when the coin moves from $269 that it is right now to an additional 3.497, which would be about $273, this robot will take the profit. It will sell off the coin at that point and return to you profit in USDT. I hope you got that. I want to know if you are with me. If you are with me, can I see your hands up? Can I see your hands up if you are with me? If you are following, can I see your hands up?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are, please.
All right, fine. I can see hands. Thank you. So what that means is upon reaching 1.3% increase, the robot will give you that profit. It will sell the coin at that value and return to you profit. So let's leave this at 4. Now, there is also something interesting that you should do, which is the margin configuration. How do you set the margin configuration? What exactly does this mean? Now, we've set our margin calls to be 4 times. Remember I said, if there is a dump on a particular coin, the robot will be given instruction to buy that coin 4 times, depending on the percentage of drop that it has. Now, the first call is if there is a 3.5% drop. What would that mean? 3.5% of 269 is 3.5% of 269. That's 9.14. Meaning, if the coin gets to 269 minus 9.14, $259, it will buy BNB for you an additional 2 times. But please do not do this. Do not do this. If you have a very low capital, set your first call to be 1. If you have a very good capital, you can set it as 2. Then in this market, note, in this market, this is a bearish market, although very soon that will change, as we have also heard from the Oracle himself, and it's time the bulls are taking position. But for now, as we are still in the bearish market, please set the remaining calls to be 1, 1, 1, or you can set the last one to be a 2 or a 4, depending on how much capital you have. You will see why now. This is why. So if the coin falls to an additional 4% in value, if it dips to 4% extra, the instruction on this call is that it should buy an extra 1 time of your 10 units. Remember, you bought $10. That's your first buying amount, $10. So you should buy an additional $10 worth of BNB. If it goes ahead to fall to 4.5%, that is, you're seeing a minus 4.5%, it will buy another 1 time, give you another $10 extra of BNB. If it gets to 5.2% downwards, it will give you 4 times of your $10. That's an extra $40 worth of BNB. That way, your $100 capital will be able to accommodate these calls. But note, if you left it at 8, at 4, at 2, and at 1, what will happen is you bought the coin first at $10. There is a dip. Buy the coin at extra 2 times, that's $20. There is another dip. You buy 4 times, that's $40. By the time it gets to the fourth call, you would have run out of assets. You would have run out of capital, and then the robot will start giving you an error saying something about short position cannot be filled or thereabouts. You start seeing that error because you do not have enough USDT to complete the call. So depending on your financial capability, depending on your portfolio, please go ahead to leave these calls at a reasonable amount. After doing that, you click on confirm. As you can see here, you click on confirm and you go back. Now, when you go back, you click on confirm at the top here. Start confirming your settings. You click on confirm, and then you get back to this first page. Next thing to do is to click on start, as you can see here. And that will give the robot the instruction to start trading for you. And then you can start making profits. So what exactly happens with this margin configuration? Let me state something I didn't state before. So when there is a rise of 1.3%, remember that's the direction we give to the bot. When there's a rise of 1.3% and you've bought this coin, this has reversed to 16, let's say this is 4, and you've bought this coin up to the fourth call, and the coin decides to do a 1.3% increase, what it will do is it will first of all sell off this 4 that you've bought, that $40 worth of BNB that you bought that has gotten a 1.3% rise. It will sell it off at that 1.3 rise, give you profits, If it further moves forward, it will sell off this particular amount you've bought here, which was about one. The extra $10, it will give you profit on that. If it further moves upward, it will sell off this second call at 1.3% increase, and then it goes up to the very first one. So it means that you are gathering so much wealth, so much profit when that particular coin goes bullish for just a short while. Now, this is the same thing you also do if you use the cycle, use the crypto bull, it selected some coins for you. You see those coins on your home. It will be right here. This is where you see those coins. Now, what you do is click on that coin and then click on trade setting. Yes, you can also edit when you are using the automatic trade, using a sync strategy. You can also edit that. Go ahead to set up the profit you want. So note the amount of the coin at that point in time. Go to Binance. If you are a trader, look at the margin, the high and the low for the day. Determine how many percentage you want or you feel you can make from it in a day and set it here. Some coins can do up to 5% in a day, while some coins can do up to 0.2%, 0.3%, depending on how volatile the coin is. Then go ahead to set your margin configuration and confirm and get your trade started. That's simply how you do it. I'm sure by now we have seen how to set up the Royal Q application. We have seen how to invite our friends. We have also seen how to activate the account, how to credit the wallet and activate. We've also seen how to bind, and we've seen how to set up our trades manually or following a strategy that is suggested to us by the robot. After doing this, you can see your revenue details here. You can also see your transaction record. What does the transaction record show you? It shows you a particular number of coins that this robot has bought for you and the trade so far that you've had with the robot. Then in your mind, you would see your member center, your assets, your API binding, your transaction record, your team to see persons in your network, those who have activated and those who have not, your total reward details, your synchronized strategy. And also another interesting thing is you can always contact the customer care by messaging the Royal Q feedback and they answer you instantly. Now, when you make profits and you want to withdraw these profits, how do you go ahead to do this? Click on assets, as you can see here, and click on withdrawal. Click on withdrawal. When you click on withdrawal, all you need to do is to paste your wallet address. Now, go back to your Binance, and select the deposit. Okay, let me quickly show you that. Go back to your Binance. Okay. Under wallets, under sports. Select USDT and then click on deposits. Click on deposits. When you click on deposits, select the TRC20. As you can see here, the TRC20 network address. Copy it with this icon here. Then go ahead and paste it in your Royal Q address here that you can see here. Paste it right here. This is where you paste it. Put the quantity you want to withdraw. Type in your transaction password, which you must have created. Type in your transaction password and click on send verification code. It will send to your email the verification code. The transaction fee for each withdrawal is just $2 and then confirm. In less than 5 minutes too, you would also get credited. This is as much as we can take for now. I hope we've been able to see how we can go around the Royal Q application, get ourselves making profits consistently, and also how we can also take out profits from it. Thank you very much. Over to you, Mr. Dami.
Yeah, thank you very much, Trust, for that powerful presentation. That was a job well done. Thumb up, guy. I really appreciate the job you just did. That was awesome. That was awesome. Okay, just like he has just completed the task assigned to him. From what he has just done, I just want to point the sub task which he touched, so that for those of us who are having one or two questions to put forward, you can easily ask your questions on those areas. So the first thing which he started with was the back office navigation. Then he moved down to the API binding, how you can bind your Binance with your RoyalQ app. Then the third thing is how to fund your Binance account, and also how to fund your RoyalQ app at the same time. Then lastly, he also taught on how to carry out your trading, both manually and automatically. So based on what he has just taught tonight, I think I would like to open the floor for questions and answers for those who have been looking forward to put one or two questions across to him. I think the floor is open to you now. If you have one or two questions, would you please indicate by raising your hands, please? Hello?
Dami, there's no question. Please go on and close the webinar. Thank you.
Okay. In the absence of no questions, I think we have to bring this call to a conclusive end. But before we do that, I think we have a slogan in RoyalQ for those who are joining us for the very first time, and even the in-house members. When I make a call that's a RoyalQ, your response is going to be welcome to the future. And when I also put a second call, when I say RoyalQ, you say new generation traders. Then lastly, when I say RoyalQ rather, you say profit now. So I think it's high time we try and unmute ourselves. Are we together? Hello?
We are together.
Okay, please, can you, yes. Please, can you just unmute yourself? We're about to chant our slogans. Okay, are we together now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
RoyalQ. Okay, are we all set? Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, RoyalQ.
Welcome to the future.
Beautiful. RoyalQ.
New generation traders.
Lastly, RoyalQ.
Profit
Very
now.
much, everybody, for your participation. We really appreciate your coming. We hope to see you tomorrow and next. Do have a beautiful evening. Thank you very much, sir, my boss. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Do have a beautiful evening. Have a good night. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you all.
Boss, I hear you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Adi Hill, my boss. Thank you too.
The Oracle himself.
Yeah, I really appreciate Mr. Meat. Thank you for a job order.
Everybody, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you. All right, do have a beautiful evening.
You too. Bye, everyone.
All right, take care.
Good night.
All right, till tomorrow. Tomorrow again, by God's grace. Yeah, baby, good night. Good night, baby. All right, take care.